Hello, Bel Daraway. Thank you. Thank you sa pagdaan, ha, Belly Daraway. Hello, Laika Dumago. Dan ka na? Dan ka na sa quiz? Hello, Romar. Class, ito yung link na ating StreamYard, ha. Pag gusto niyong papasok, punta lang kayo dito. Mayod to sa tanan. Marinig mo ako, Laika?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige, hintayin na natin yung ibang classmates mo, ha? Yun ba, shout out daw, sabi ni Hana Rojero. Shout out to you, Kihana. Kumusta ang quiz, Kihana? Kumusta ang quiz, Zurain?
Okay lang, sir. Makalito lang ang pictures.
Nalibog mo sa picture. Pero so far, kumusta ang time? Okay lang?
Okay lang, sir.
Bawas shout, sir. Matthew, shout out to your milk tea shop. Kumusta? Kan sales karon, Matthew? Hindi gusto mo mag-advertise, dali, sulod sa dali. O, natin yung link, o. Advertise sa ibang mga classmate habang ginaulat natin sila.
Guys, palit na mo face shield.
Napod. Mga classmates, ha, naka-daw face shield, baligya si Kuan, si Zurain. Ikaw, Zurain, just support your classmate, class. Supportahan ninyo inyong mga classmates na nga makatama sa ilaha. Your city, excuse lang po, saglit daw. Okay lang. Just take your time. Wala pa man naabot ang atong mga classmates nga oban, 30 lang kabuok. Mo naman sa inyong immunology and serology. Pag ready na, class, I think nandito na kayo, most of you nandito na. Okay, so pakisulat na lang sa baba, hashtag RMT ako. RMT ako. Yun. Pag ready na ang lahat, pakisulat naman dyan. Okay, bago tayo mag-start class, no, pipili tayong ng lucky classmates na mag-share na naman sa atin ng joke, okay, or ng kanyang icebreaker. Okay, si-share sa atin. Sino kaya? Okay, pipili muna tayo para maka-prepare siya. Yun. Yun, si Clarence de los Reyes. Pasok ka, Clarence. De los Reyes, pasok ka dito ha. Pasok ka sa ating live stream. Okay? Para mag-share ka sa ating mga classmates ng iyong prepared jokes. Yes, ha ha ha. Ano si Chu? Yes, ha ha ha. Nakabalos na daw si Chu. Clarence. Oh. Yun. Kindly turn on your camera, Clarence. Pag ready ka na, ha? Pag-turn on yung camera mo, please. Okay? Yun, ready na ang mga classmates mo, Clarence, oh.
Sir, open na.
Open na. Wait na. Yan. Okay. So, kamusta ang lunch break natin kanina?
Sir, sabab ya kay diri sa mo
Okay lang. Ano man daay. So far, okay lang ba ang akong boses? Madunggan ba o tarong?
Sir?
Madunggan ba akong voice?
Ay, madunggan, sir.
Okay, sige. So, I think ready na ang mga ready na ang mga classmates.
Sir, wala ko icebreaker.
Hoy, prepared na ka. This is for your class participation.
Wait lang.
Napansin ninyo, napansin ninyo ang wheels nga nung wala na yung pangalan. Kaya ang uban class, nakahuma na magod sila participate, di ba? Nakita ninyo ang wheel. Wait lang ha. Asa na ito wheel na ito? Wheel of fortune.
Sir, putol-putol ka.
Okay. Yan. Napansin ninyo class, napansin ninyo yung wheel natin, napansin ninyo yung wheel. Yan. Ang uban, wala na yung mga names, di ba? Napansin ninyo, ano wala magpapangalan, meaning anak class na humana mo participate. Ilan na ang wala pa-participates, okay? Yun, sige. Okay? So, sige na, Clarence. Okay, so, pakisulat sa comment section na mag-joke si Clarence. Okay? Okay, sige, ready na ako. Para mawala ang atong katulugon. Di ba, Clarence? Bago ta mag-start, dapat mawala ang atong katulugon. Pa-shout out
Yes,
daw.
sir.
Shout out daw si Red One. Ang sayaw o giling-giling.
Hi, Red
ko at
One.
YouTube. Sayaw daw o giling-giling.
Kaba, rumor. Ano, sir? Corny joke.
Sige, corny joke. Sige. Ano yun?
Sa isa ka kwarto, nagsulot ka na 5 katao.
So, sa isa ka kwarto, sir, na 5 katao.
Parents, nalang ko yung Warang sinitan, man siguro na.
Ano, ako lang ni, sir.
Clarence, na ay kuan diri Clarence na ay nag-kuan diri na ay nag-request. Ana siya, Clarence, then diri kanta na lang. Kanta na yan. Magkanta na daw.
Are na lang, sir, oh. Anong isda ang bumabaril?
Oh, ano daw ang isda na bumabaril? Oh, sige. I-comment naman yung sagot niyo diyan sa ating comment section. Anong isda ang bumabaril? Bumabaril. Isda daw ang bumabaril. Yun. Naalin answer dere.
Ano sa answer, sir?
Uy, Romar Chu, na daw, oh, may something. Ano yan, Romar Chu, yung something? Ano yung something yan? Ano yung answer dere? Patingting daw, patingting. Oh. Na si ako si Bulad. Oh, ano siya, agtang ni Clarence. And may answer din si Matthew, ano siya, na barilis daw, barilis. Yun.
Tama si
Ano yung
Amante,
answer,
sir.
Clarence? Wala pa. Ha?
Naana.
Oh, naapo
Tama.
dere, oh, si John Kyle, ano siya, fish shell. Fossil.
Tama
Fish
si
shell daw.
Amante, sir.
Ha?
Tama si Amante.
Okay, amante. Ano sa answer ni amante?
Bangus.
Bangus. Oh. Patingting dahil mali ang patingting.
Mali, sir.
Ha?
Mali.
Ay, mali yung answer, ane. Ako si Pastor Bulad.
Mga palaaway, mani imong mga viewers, sir, oy.
Ani, sige lang, pasagdilan na sila. O, sige, ansa pa?
Wala na, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you so much, Clarence, for that wonderful joke. Okay, so at least na-inspire natin yung ating mga classmates. Okay, so thank you so much. Nasaan na kaya yung iba ninyong classmates, no? Nasaan na kaya sila? Baka busy pa sila. Oh, nag-answer direct ko. Flower, more pa daw, more. Clarence,
Yeah.
more pa daw.
Wala na, sir.
Isa pa,
Si
isa pa,
Romar.
last na last.
Si Romar, sir, wait lang.
Oh, sige. Sige, you need a friend, a friend.
Oo, sir, si Romar. Si Romar.
Romar daw. Johnny,
Si Romar, sir, dagan ano.
nakay i-share sa mga Janica. Ay nag-country Clarence sa ana si Kayla Patricia, more power Clarence. Kulang pa joke, sir. O, kulang pa daw ang joke. So, kailangan natin bigyan ng isa pang joke.
Sir, wala na.
Si
Si
Clarence.
Romar.
Ako ka dyan sa StreamYard na link natin, Romar. Yun. Romar ng malakas, sabi ni Matthew. O, Romar ng malakas. Go, Romar! Pag-ilagay naman sa ating comment section, hashtag Go Romar. O, tulungan mo yung friend mo, ha? Go, Romar! Romar, please. Requested by your classmate to, Romar, ha? Pakibigay naman ng request ng yung classmate, Romar, please. O, Go, Romar. Yun. Ana pa diri, si Romar lang daw dapat ang kuan. Si Romar lang dapat isas nga naka-on ang cam, sir. Uy,
Sir, mag-off mig cam kay si Romar. Mag-on daw siya giyaha. Dapat siya daw bida.
wala pa man siya nagkuan, wala pa man siya nagsulod. Oy, Romar, please, minusan ako imong participation, sige ka. Romar, pasok ka na diyan, ha. Last na to na unsa ni time. Oh. Sir, unsa ni? Sir Lu, unsa ni? Sir Lu, Sir
Si
Louis?
Si Louis, sir. Si Louis daw.
Louis, sir, pakita lang siya para may joke na agad. Oy, Louis! oh, Matthew. Oh, may nusan dyan ako si Romar Matthew. Sige. Oh?
Si Louis,
Miss
sir.
Matthew. Sige na, Romar. Oh,
Off
sige
cam
na,
namin, sir.
Yan mo naman yung
Louis, si Louis.
Mag-off cam na mi, sir.
Ana lang. O, yan. O. Okay, classmate. Naana si Romar, ha, dili na nako ni siya minusan og 5 points. Actually, class, you participate in our participation just like this, automatically you have 20 points. Okay? You have 20 points already. Pero class, naay mga kuan, ha, naay mga criteria. Say for example, kung i-request sa mga classmate, si Romar, o unya kung di mag-participate si Romar, minusan nato sila og ng 5 points. Uy, nawala si Romar, oh. Nawala si Romar. Yun, pa-shout out daw, no? Pa-shout out daw. Sabi ni Kayla Patricia Aguirre. Okay? Nakadiri supporter Romar, oh. Si Matthew. Go, Romar. Yun. Kinsang Aldin. Si Clarence o si Romar, mo ni si Aldin. Sige na, Romar. Birahin na, Romar. Yan. Sige. Ay nag-Andrea, pangatawa mo sa joke ni Romar kay para dili mo niya ipatumba. Hindi kinsa nga kamukha ni Romar Loyalty. Ay, si Alden pala. Si Alden pala si Romar. Okay. Okay.
Si Louie din, sir, may kamukha na artista.
Punta na to sa Google. Google natin, i-Google. Google natin ha. I-Google natin ang ka-look-alike ni Romar. Yan. I-Google natin ha. Romar, pasok ka Romar ha. Pasok ka Romar. Na yun. Yan, okay? Okay, nakita niyo na. Oh, ay, ka-look-alike talaga ni Romar, oh. Ka-look-alike. Yan. Ka-look-alike na si Romar. Yun. Romar, pasok ka na Romar. Okay? Yun.
Gapilit.
Sige na Romar.
Nana? Nana?
Na. Kuha sa nato ni move sa nato ni si Alden. Ang sinuod nga Alden Richard ang atong i-view. Okay. Sige, okay na. Romar. Okay na Romar. Hello Romar. Can you hear me? Tig-ating kini si Romar, bababot ni Clarence, madunggan ko ni mo Clarence.
Sir, madunggan ka.
Kaya na si Romar. Mabutol lagi si Romar pag siya na. Tig-ating kini si Romar. Ano siguro ning joke ni Romar sa no? Okay. So class, habang hinihintay natin si Romar, habang hinihintay natin si Romar, okay. Class, kindly research naman, okay. Paki-research naman class kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng ating reagents. Okay, reagents. Because class, our topic for today is all about reagents and laboratory supplies. Okay, our topic for today is all about reagents and laboratory supplies. Okay, so as alam nyo na kasi it's just a review na sa ating mga reagents at saka sa mga laboratory supplies. Okay, so saan na si Romar 2? Romar 2. Okay, so dito ako magbe-base ng attendance class ha, kung anong ibig sabihin ng reagents. Yan. Okay, dito ako magbe-base ng attendance natin. According to Renalyn Hilongo, sabi niya, a substance or mixture for use in chemical analysis. Yan. Okay? Romar 2, shout out to you. Mega shout out to you, Romar 2. Okay? Huwag kang test sa ating group Romar 2. According to City Sakira, sabi niya, a mixture for use, substance or mixture for use in chemical analysis or other reactions. Very good. Kasi class, since first year pa tayo, class, alam na natin class na everyday talaga tayo during laboratory gumagamit tayo ng mga reagents. Yan. Okay? Sabi naman ni Laika, okay, a compound or mixture added to a system to cause a chemical reaction or test if it occurs. So, saan na si according to Ervin, it is a mix or chemical analysis. Saan na si Romar? So, pakilagay naman dyan to, no, ng reason mo kung bakit wala ka. Yung mga classmate mo ang mag-judge kung acceptable ba or unacceptable ang reason mo kung bakit nawala ka. O ana pa si Edsel, atik lang to ni Romar sir nga nag-freeze ko no. Pero kusog kaayo na sila og internet. Ala Romar oh, kusog usa na ilang internet Edsel, usa na ilang internet. According to Gypsy Bliss, sabi niya, substance or compound added to a system, wow, to cause a chemical reaction or added to test if a reaction occur. Sabi pa ni Kuan, sorry, naka-10 gig na sila, sir. Wow. According to Clean February, a substance or mixture for use in chemical analysis or other reactions. Yun. Ala, Sir, nawala daw ang signal ni Romar. Sige lang, it's okay. Sige lang, it's okay, no? At least malaman natin mamaya. Pero hindi natin to tatatandaan si Romar. Balikan natin to sila. Dili mi motoo na hashtag yun na. Okay, dili mi motoo. O, Romar ha, dili gyud motoo ang imong mga classmates Romar. Bahala kadra Romar. Mamaynusan jud ka og 5 points nato unya sa atong participation. Okay, class, let's talk about habang hinihintay natin si Romar, sorry, supply. Sana yung presentation ko dito, bakit nawala? Okay, bakit nawala ang aking presentation? Yun. Okay, nandito na siya. Okay, bakit nawala ang aking presentation? Yan, nawala man. Okay lang ha. Okay. Yan. Okay. Okay, Zerain, nakita na nimo ako ang kuan presentation, Zerain?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's start with this. O, ana pa si Edsel, oh. Hahaha, red one. Ana si red one na second demotion. Sabi ka, sir, oy, hahaha. Hala, dili ko grabe, Romar. Kaya naman ko dili ko grabe ko nakunta ko sa hospital. Ana pa si Kuano, ana pa si ako, Pastor Bulan. Ana siya, hahaha. Kampi sila ni Clarence. Ana pa si Red One, second demotion, PLDT 200 Mbps na ilahang net, sir. Oy, dako di ay. Okay? So, chemical reagents and laboratory supplies. Romar, prepare yourself ha, later on. Okay, when we talk about reagents class, no, yun tama yung sinasabi ninyo kanina about the meaning of reagent. It is a substance that is used to produce a chemical reaction that allows researchers to detect, measures, produce, or change other chemicals. But right now, class, some of the, especially in the immunology and serology section class, no, wala na masyadong reagents. Kasi class, mayroon na tayong tinatawag na readily available, which is the kits, okay? Yung mga test kits natin, okay? Just like in our chemical chemistry class, no, meron tayong tinatawag na mga kits, okay? Yung kits na yun, class, no, especially class sa ating HbA1c, hindi na natin kailangan, class, mag-prepare pa ng reagents. Just like manual pipetting, mixture of 10% hydrochloric acid, hindi na natin kailangan mag-prepare ng ganun. Kasi, class, ready na ang ating mga reagents na ginagamit in the form of kits. Okay? As the laboratory scientist class, it is necessary to have thorough knowledge of chemical standards, solutions, buffer, and water requirements. Diba, class? No? Later on, class, madidiscuss pa rin natin, class, ang different types of water grades in the laboratory. Okay? So, next class, chemicals. Pag sinabing chemicals class, pakisulat naman sa ating comment section, ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng chemicals? Okay? Right? Sige? Okay, hihintayin ko ang inyong sagot. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng chemicals? Okay, very short lang. Gusto ko lang yung short answer. Okay, chemicals. Ano bang ibig sabihin pag sinabi nating chemicals? Sabi Romarcho, hindi yun magtuwag imong mga classmates sa imo Romarcho, oh. Anak si Edsel nga naka 200 Mbps yun daw ka. Oh. Diba? As in, Romarcho, grabe yun. Romar. Yun. According to your classmates, Romarcho, ha? According to your classmates, dili daw ka hinayog internet kay kusog yun ang inyong internet connections. Okay? Sige. Yun, may mga nakasagot na class, ha? According sa kay Laika, okay, any substance consisting of matter, o scam daw, mga scammer daw mo. Okay? According to red one, no, sabi niya, a compound or substance that has been purified or prepared specially or artificially. Okay? Yun ang chemicals. So, chemicals class, no, grades of purity, no? So, meron silang different types of chemicals according to their grades of purity. So, these are used in analytical chemicals, no? So, we have an analytic reagents, no, suitable for use in most analytical procedures. We call that as an AR chemicals. Next, we have also class ultra pure or chemically pure. These are chemicals that are used for your atomic absorption spectrophotometry, immunoassays, we have also molecular diagnostics, standardizations with the additional of purifications. Note class, the recommended use in the clinical laboratories for reagent preparations. Class, please take note of this. It is not recommended, no? The ultra-pure or chemically pure reagents are not recommended for the use in the clinical laboratories for the reagent preparations. We have also United States Pharmacopeia, and we have also the National Formulary and technical or commercial grade. So those are some example of chemicals. We have also class grades of purity. Pag ang water class, meron tayong gradings. Ito din class ang ating chemicals, meron ding gradings. We have class number 1, practical grades with some impurities. Chemically pure, no? Approaches the purity level of AR chemicals. Spectroscopic and chromatographic grades. Yun. We have also class some reference materials of your chemicals. We have a primary standard. Primary standard class, pag pinag-uusapan natin class ang primary standard, these are highly purified chemicals that can be measured directly to produce a substance of exact known concentrations and purity. Pag sinabi naman nating secondary standard chemicals class, these are secondary standard, no, that substances of lower purity with concentrations determined by comparison with a primary standard. So meaning class, dili kayo siya pure, right? Just like with our water, yung grade 1 natin. Yan class, water specifications, review lang natin class ha. Process of water purifications class, we have distillation, ion exchange, reverse osmosis, UV light sterilization, and ozone treatment. Okay? These are the different types of water purification. Paki-take note class ha, distillation, ion exchange, reverse osmosis, UV light sterilization, or ozone treatment. We have also class types of reagent grade water. As we all know class already, the different types of reagent grade water. We have the type 1, type 2, and type 3 class. As a review class, your type 1 class, no, used for methods requiring minimum interference should be used immediately. Then we have also type 2 class, acceptable for most analytical requirements, while your type 3 water class used for washing glasswares. But kita class, no, normally ang ginagamit lang nato sa laboratory. Ikaw, Zerain, okay, question ko kay naamang ka sa ato ang live streaming karon, Zerain. Unsa man ang inyong ginagamit sa laboratory paghugas o glassware? Unsa nga klase nga tubig?
Distilled. Ay, ano, sir?
Char,
Distilled.
jud ang inyong ginagamit.
Dili, sir, pag gamiton siya. Pero pag kanang after na,
Oo.
iuli na sa,
Diba?
kay,
Oo, tap water
sir,
or
tap
ganang
water.
type 3 water na lang, no, para sa washing of glasswares. Thank you so much, okay? So, procedures to determine quality of reagent grade water. So, ano kaya ang mga procedure class, no, para ma-determine natin kung ano talaga ang grade ng water na yan, okay? So, this is just an overview class, no? Superficial lang natin itong i-discuss. Let's start with the measurement of resistance. Yun. Then we have also class the pH, colony counts, yung bacteriology class, no? Sa bacteriology natin, i-determine din natin class kung ilan ba or may presence ba o bacteria nandun sa ating water. Identification of mineral elements class na nandito sa ating mga laboratory water, no, na ginagamit just like your chlorine, NH3, iron, calcium, and others. Okay? So we have also class solution properties. Ano ba yung mga properties ng ating solution? Okay? For active participation class, pakisulat naman class sa ating comment section, ano bang ibig sabihin ng solution? Okay? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng ating solution? Okay? Pakisulat naman class sa ating comment section kung anong ibig sabihin ng ating solution. Yan. Yun. May nakasagot na nauna si Hazel Joyce Mangulabnan. Sabi niya class that solution is a substance consisting of water. Yan. Okay? Yun. Very active talaga, meaning hindi sila natutulog. Kasi class, alam ko, yung hapon naantok talaga tayo, right? Okay, but sige lang. Okay? So according to John Kyle, no, this is a liquid mixture in which the minor component, the solute, is uniformly distributed with the major component, which is the solvent. Yun. Homogeneous mixtures of two or more substances. Yan. Mixture, solute, and solvent. Very good. Galing-galing. Okay? Bakilansi. So, a solution is special type of homogeneous mixture composed of two or more substances. Okay? Very good. Yan. Okay, class, let's continue. So, there are basic component properties of chemical or biologic solutions. Let's talk about concentrations, saturations, colligative properties, and redox potentials, and of course, the conductivity. So, those are the basic properties of any chemical or biologic solutions. Yan. Density, pH, and ionic strength. Okay, let's talk about gas concentration. Pag sinabing concentration class, comment naman sa ating comment section kung ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng tinatawag na concentration. Yan. Okay? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng ating concentration? Okay? So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng ating concentration? Wow, alam nyo class, nakita ko na yung iba ninyong classmates. Mayroon na silang mga videos at saka YouTube channel. Congratulations ha! At least before the deadline, mayroon na kayong mga videos. Class, yung video pala natin, class ha, don't forget, isubmit natin siya sa ating Moodle. Okay? Sa ating Moodle account. Meron tayong sections doon na kung saan doon natin isasubmit yung ating mga videos. Okay? Just submit the link, class ha. Yung link lang ang isasubmit. Kung hindi nyo automatic masubmit, class, just put it in Word documents or PDF, then copy and paste nyo yung inyong link. Okay? Okay, class. Pipili tayo ng sagot sa ating concentrations. Okay? Saan na yung ating mga sagot dito sa ating concentration? Yun. According to Irving, no, this homogeneous mixture composed of solvent and homogeneous mixture. Okay? Homogeneous mixture composed of solvent and solute. That is a concentration. Yan. According to Kristen May Tipa, no, in chemistry daw, concentration is the abundance of a constituents divided by the total volume of a mixture. In short class, no, in a concentration, mo ni siya ang kadaghanon sa imong isa ka substance nga naa sa isa ka solution. That is the concentration. Very basic, no? Basic example talaga class. Say for example, magtimpla og juice. Say for example, no, since naa diri si Laika, pag magtimpla ka og juice Laika, ang imong buhaton sa isa ka sachet nga juice, pag ibutangan lang nimo siya og isa ka botelya ay isa ka baso nga tubig. Unsa ba ang lasa sa imong juice? Tamis ba or lasay? Tamis kaayo siya, no? Kaya naman class, ang isa ka sachet dapat ang iyang mixture ana class is 1:1, isa ka sachet is to 1 liter. Pero class, isa lang ka glass, so meaning very concentrated kaayo ang solution na naa sa imuhang juice. Okay? So, this is routinely expressed as a percent solution. Yun na yung ating mga ginadiscuss last meeting, no, sa ating lecture. Ito yung mga formula, molarity, molality, normality. Yan. Okay? So, yan yung ating mga on how we can express our concentration. Okay? So, next class is saturation. Okay? Class, pag-isulat naman class sa ating comment section, ano ba ang ibig sabihin class ng saturation? Yan, saturation. Ano bang ibig sabihin class ng saturation? Okay? Pag-isulat naman class sa ating comment section kung ano bang ibig sabihin class ng ating saturation. Kung meron tayong concentration, meron din tayong saturation. Okay? Sige. Class, baka gusto nyo pumasok sa ating live stream. Pakilagay naman ipasok naman dito class ha. Kulang pa tayo dito class. Kaya natin dito class makapasok ang 6. O yan. O Nathan, please turn on your camera Nathan ha. Inilagay na kita dito sa screen. Okay? So meron ditong definition, yung pinakauna natin class, no? I think lahat kayo class nakakuha na you can avail our PDF book ni Bishop. Sige lang class, isi-send ko lang sa ating model. Okay? So according to Rochi Bogador, the state of or process that occurs when no more or something can be absorbed, combined with, or added. Okay? Makita pa tayong answer. Okay. Okay, so saturation, according to Daphne. Okay, the same lang silang answer, no? Kay Daika, saturation means holding as much moisture as possible. Then kay Kayla Patricia Aguirre, sabi niya, point of maximum concentration in which no more solute may be dissolved in a solvent. Yun, tumpak na tumpak talaga. Meaning, as halimbawa, nagtimpla ka og juice, no? Halimbawa sa imuhang one sachet of juice plus one cup of water. Sige kag add og juice. Pero class, pag naabot na nimo class, no, ang saturation point nila class, papansin nimo class, ang sugar sa imong juice dili na siya ma-dilute because class naabot na niya ang saturation point. So terms that describe the extent of saturation points, no? So these are the following terms na pwede nating gamitin pag sinasabi nating saturation. Dilute. So has relatively little solute. Okay? Concentration. Concentrated, meaning has a large quantity of solute in a solution. Saturated. Janica Audrey. Yes, Janica Audrey. Ano yun, Janica? Do you have any question, Janica? Ano yun, Janica? Okay. Sabi ni Janica, mahina daw yung internet nila. Okay. It's okay, Janica. You can review. This is the reason why class, no, nganong StreamYard man ang gamit ni sir. Because class, gusto na ako class nga ma-review sa inyong mga classmates. Just like right now, naalam sa 34 attendees. So meaning kulang ta og unom. So meaning class, no, dili sila makapaminaw. So this is the reason why nga pwede nila ma-review ang ato ang klase. Okay? Nathan, mangutan ako Nathan since nakakadiri sa front. Okay, Nathan. Ano ba para sa imo Nathan, unsa ba sa Bisaya ang ginaingon nga solute? Okay? Pag ginaingon nga solute, unsa man na in your own words? Sige, habang nag-prepare si Nathan, no, gina-research niya unsa ang meaning sa solute, okay? So class saturated.
Juice.
Hello? Yes? Yes, Nathan?
Madunggan ko na ko, sir.
Madunggan ka na.
Siguro, sir, ang question, sir, is solute, di ba, sir?
Oo.
So, para sa ko, sir, in layman's term, sir, or Bisaya na ako, sir?
Layman's term para masabtan sa imong mga classmate. Bisaya, Tagalog, or Ilonggo, sa man.
So, mauni siya ang bali ginatunaw, sir.
Okay?
Same
Mo
as
na
sa
siya
juice.
ginatunaw. Meaning, halimbawa, sa juice o tubig, asa man ang solute diraa?
Ang juice, sir.
Okay, very good. Wow, ang galing-galing ni Nathan, ha? So, ma-proud yun si Clarence ana sa imuha. Okay, class, another term no na ginagamit natin during saturation is your saturated. A solution with an excess of undissolved solute particles. Pag sinabing supersaturated class has an even greater concentration of undissolved solute particles than a saturated solution of the same substances. We have also class colligative properties. Class, favor naman. Ano bang ibig sabihin pag sinabi natin colligative properties? Okay? Favor naman class, no? Paki-research naman class. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng colligative properties? Okay? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng colligative properties? Okay lang yan, Janica Audrey. Wa tay may himo kay kung kusog yun ay kung hinay gyud yung internet, hinay gyud siya. Alangan no? Pero anyway, sige lang hopefully mo kusog na po ng internet. Pero so far Nathan, okay lang ba ako ang boses or sometimes Okay lang, masabtan naman gihapon, no? Maski putol-putol. Yun. According to Miss Miao, colligative properties of solution are properties that depends upon the concentration of solute, molecules, or ions, but not upon the identity of a solute. Then according to Sir Ses, uy Sir Ses, kamusta ka naman dyan? Na-miss ka na daw ni Nathan. Yun. Properties that depends upon the concentration of solute, molecules, or ions, but not upon the identity of the solute. Okay? So, ang colligative properties, class ha, nagadepend ang concentration of solute sa ihang molecules or ions, pero wala siya nagadepend sa iyahang identity sa iyahang solute. Please don't forget the basic class ha, yung solute at saka ating solvent. Okay? So, what are the terms that we can use in our colligative properties? We have a vapor pressure. These are pressures at which the liquid solvent is in equilibrium with water vapor. We have also class the freezing point. Freezing point class, these are temperature at which the vapor pressure of the solid and liquid phases are the same. Boiling point class, pag sinabing boiling point, temperature at which the vapor pressure of the solvent reaches the atmosphere. The osmotic pressure class, the pressure that allows solvent to flow through a semi-permeable membrane. Okay, class. Next class is your redox potential, also known as your oxidation or reduction potential. This is a measure of the ability of a solution to accept or oxidizing agents or donate, which is the reducing agents, electrons. Okay? We have also class conductivity and resistivity. Conductivity, now it is a measure of how well electricity passes through a solution, while your resistivity class or ohms, no, is a measure of a substance resistance to the passage of electric current used to assess the purity of water. Then the last but not the least class, we have the pH and buffers. Buffers class are weak acids and bases, and they're related to salts, which minimizes the change in hydrogen ion concentrations. In class, let's talk about clinical laboratory supplies. Class, pakilagay naman class sa ating comment section. Give me at least 5 examples of your laboratory supplies. Okay? Give me at least 5 examples of your laboratory supplies. Okay? Class, habang nag-research kayo class or lumagay ng answer class, pipili naman ako class sa inyo class, no? Ng isang participants para sa ating break time na naman. So, sino kaya ang magbibigay sa atin ng joke time? Okay? Siselect tayo dito para sa ating Wheel of Fortune. Yun. Okay? Yun! Si Matthew Balfermoso. Matthew, ikaw talaga ang lucky winner ngayong araw na to. Okay, Matthew. Okay, Matthew, pasok ka na sa ating live streaming, ha? Pasok ka ngayon din. Okay, upang ma-share mo sa amin ang iyong prepared books. Okay? So, ito yung link, Matthew. Yun. Okay. Very good. Ang dami na nakapagsagot, ha? So, ano yung mga... Ito, mayroong test tubes, Virey, goggles, tongs, pipettes. Yan. Basic talaga to. Kasi during laboratory, sana magkaroon tayo ng live stream, ng moving quiz. Pero hindi pwede yun. Bawal kasi di ba? Moving quiz. Pwede ba i-moving quiz ang kuan? Ang online? O saan kaya? Sige daw, suggestion daw, like ka, o saan pag moving quiz sa online?
Sir?
Suggestion, kung saan pag moving quiz sa online?
Murag lisod man kay sir, mag-moving. Parang hago kasi sa part sa teacher sir bang dili gud dayon malik ang answers kay since online man basin magka-problema.
Lisod siya, lisod. ano lang kayo no, kung saan niya identify. Pero listen, di po pwede magkuha og kuan dito, laboratory supplies. According to CT slideshow sa PowerPoint, sir. Pwede po, no? Pwede po moving ang slideshow sa PowerPoint. Pero CT, ang problema, unsaon nato pagbutang sa kuan sa model, murag dili kay ang kuan man god karon dapat tanan yung mga activity recorded siya sa Moodle. Okay? Mga quizzes nato ana. Okay, si Matthew wala pa nakasulod, ga-connecting pa siya. Yun, meron din tayo, no? Nagwala-wala na, sir. Okay na. Good.
Hi, sir.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon. How's your
Afternoon,
sales
sir.
business ngayon? Kumusta yung sales natin?
Okay man lang, sir.
Advertisement sa class sa advertisement.
It's okay lang pero due to lockdown, of course, medyo
Oo.
nag-slow down. Pero don't worry, we have our delivery channels, which is Food Panda, and you can call me naman kung gusto niyo ng mga delivery within the city.
Oh. So, classmates, ha? Kung nagugutom na kayo kasi it's time to merienda na, ha? Merienda time. Don't forget to support your classmates. Yung mga classmates nyo na may mga business, may mga bibingka, mga puto, siopaw, sige, suportahan nyo yan, class. Yun, sabi ni John Kyle, automated hematology analyzer, pwede din, okay? So, yun yung mga upgraded na yun si John Kyle ba? Upgraded na yun si John Kyle. Okay, si Irvin, test tube, urea, beaker, cylinder, flask. Napansin ako, murag wala si Kuan, si Rodney. No, murag wala si Ginanaw. Si Mr. Tanpay Boy. Okay, so ready na ba ka, Matthew, para sa imuhang tanipulo sa ilaha?
Sir, okay lang, sir, mag-share screen ako, sir.
Oh, sure. Pwede kayo. Sige. Maka-share screen man ka, di ba? Maka-share screen ka. Oh, sige.
Opo, wait lang, kasi mayroong PowerPoint na mag-surprise. Hopefully, malingaw kayo.
Okay, sige, share. Oh, class, pakilagay naman, class, no? Hashtag Matthew. Pakilagay naman, hashtag Matthew. Go na lang. Go, Matthew, para ready na. Okay, pag ready
Wait
na
lang, sir.
pakilagay naman, hashtag. Yun.
Wait lang, sir.
Sige.
Nag-share screen na, sir?
Share screen. Sige daw, i-share screen mo daw. Wait lang ha. Yan, sige.
Sir? Hello, sir. Marinig po ako?
Oh, yan, okay na. Wait lang, nag-load pa yung screen mo. Yan.
Okay na, sir. Makita sa screen ko, sir.
Wow!
Ay!
Oh, daghan kay fans dire oh. Oh, ana pa si Kuanong John Kyle na siya. Matthew lang malakas. Free milk tea naman dyan. Oy, free milk tea naman dyan!
Wala na pong free sa
May
ngayong
bayad
buhay,
yan.
sir.
Uy, nice na itiyahan ko nang i-preparan dyan ni Matthew ba? Go,
Okay na,
Matt.
sir. Makita nyo, sir? Makita nyo? Okay na?
Oh, na naman to ni ganina ni gawas na nawala lagi karon.
Nawala, sir. Wait lang, ha?
Magsayaw
Oh,
na
na
po
to
pretty
ganina
hurt.
Matt. Na siya ganina.
Ito, sir. Makita, sir?
Ah, yan. Actually, Matt, ani siya ha? Halimbawa, kung dili ko, di ba, mostly pag i-share na to siya, dili na to makita sa atong screen, no? Pwede ka magamit og cellphone nimo para duha imong screen.
Okay, sir. Okay na, sir. Makita na, sir. Wala pa. Hindi pa.
Oh, makita si Kuan.
Full screen, sir. Full screen siya.
Oo.
Okay. So, good afternoon again, sir, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the live stream of PCMT Basta Clean Chem Lab.
Pag ni
And-
Matthew ha, patikim daw ng milk tea, sabi ni Lloyd.
No problem, sir.
Sige.
So,
Go
here
na,
in our
ha?
screen, kung makita nyo, we prepared here a little bit something. Ito yung mga these are the things a dentist can say, but a gynecologist cannot. Filipino version.
Wow.
So kung may mga answer kayo, just comment it in our comment box and makita ni sir kung ano ba yung mga pwede sabihin ng dentist pero hindi pwede sabihin ng mga OB. Ano ba talaga yan?
Sample
Okay.
daw, Matthew. Sample daw, ano yung mga sagot, sample.
Ang sample ito, okay, so next screen, sir. Ang first na pwede sabihin ng dentist pero hindi pwede sabihin ng OBI, say, hindi yan pwede sabihin ng OB sa sa pasyente niya. Pero ang dentist pwede.
Okay,
Di ba?
sige, yan. Open wide.
Kasi
Open
di ba?
wide daw ang Ervin.
Open wide. Yan, mga ganyan. Open wide. Hindi yan pwede ko OB ka, okay?
Iba yun ni kay
Okay,
Ervin ba?
so next we have i-toothbrush lang na, babangurin yan. Yan. Hindi yan pwede sabihin ng OB. Pero pwede sabihin ng dentist.
Yan, oo, pwede.
Okay. Next. Bzzz. Ay, huwag ka matakot. Drill lang to. Bzzz. Yan. And next, normal man lang ang yellow. Pero mas okay kung puti.
Ah. Ana pa sila ikaw,
Okay.
ana pa sila ikaw, pang bright man nga joke. Uy, ha ha ha. Pang bright daw nga joke.
Hindi sir, guys. Okay, so last na lang sir. Ito pinakamalupit. Ano bang pwede sabihin ng dentist pero hindi pwede sabihin ng OB?
O ano daw class?
Ang dumi
Oh, wait
naman.
natin yung
Mas
classmate.
malinis yung sa ate mo.
Wait mo yung classmate mo, baka may sagot din sila. Oh, wala.
Ay,
Murag wala pag gets mo mga classmate math ba? Oh, wala gid sila nag-comment. Comment pod mo dira. Uy, asa naman yung mga supporting classmates?
Sorry, walay.
Oh, napa ba math? Napa?
Okay na sir, yan.
Oh, yan.
Okay.
Yan na yung end. Okay. Nice joke. Patikim na lang sa iyo, math. Oh, sabi pa ni Pastor Bulad, ano siya? Nakatawa ba si John Kyle, math? Oh, nakatawa si John Kyle. Yan, nice joke daw, sabi ni Titi. Sabi ni Patricia, support daw siya. Nice one.
Yun lang sir.
Edsel. Oh, thank you so much, Matt, ha? Thank you so much. Oh, classmates, okay, class, nag-enjoy ba kayo, class? Nag-enjoy ba kayo? Ano pa si Zerain? Mag-isip pa man ko, oy, bago ko magkatawa. Mag-isip pa daw siya, Matt, bago daw siya magkatawa, Matt. Sabi ko,
Okay lang yan.
sige lang, at least, nalingaw po ba ako? Promise. Oo, nalingaw. Okay, thank you so much, Matt, ha? Okay, so, next class, let's move on, no, to our next lesson, clinical laboratory supplies. Pag sinabing clinical laboratory supplies class, okay? Pag sinabing mga clinical laboratory supplies, ito yung mga laboratory materials, no, na ating ginagamit sa laboratory. Just like sa sinabi ni Rochi Bogador, mga balance, no, beaker, yung ating mga heater, beakers, tongs, ano pa, Bunsen burners, yun. Mga Florence flask, tongs, racks, yun. Test tubes, incubators, okay. So those are some clinical laboratory supplies na pwede nating gamitin sa laboratory. Yun, hina daw ang net, no? Hina daw ang net, sabi ni Clean February. Sige lang, it's okay. I understand, dili naman kamo ang hinay mo, halos tanan hinay. Even me, no, my connection just like kanina, pag-start natin kanina, nawala ang akong connection. Pero sige lang, I understand that. Okay? So go Matthew, ana si Kyla Patricia, go Matthew daw. Sabi mo mga supporters, daghan kaayo ka pag magdagan si Rock President sa school, madaog yung ka ba? Okay? So next class, okay? So let's talk about thermometers class, okay? Celsius class is predominantly used in measuring temperature. However, Fahrenheit and Kelvin scales are also used, measured by using thermometers. There are three major types of thermometers, class. Class, paki-research naman, class, kung ano ba yung mga tatlong uri ng ating mga thermometers. Ano bang iba't ibang uri ng ating thermometers? Sige daw, i-research daw natin ano yung iba't ibang uri ng ating mga thermometers. Okay? Okay, may mga nakasagot na. Share natin yung mga answers nila. Okay, ano yung iba't ibang uri ng ating mga thermometers. Yun. May mga sagot na. We have a plastic tips. Okay, we have a plastic strip thermometers, pacifier thermometers, glass and mercury thermometers, digital thermometers, electric air thermometers. Oh, daghan kayo mga no? Daghan kayo different types of thermometer. Okay, iba't ibang klaseng mga thermometers, dami nila. Yun. Okay, so thank you for sharing. Daming mga iba't ibang uri ng thermometers. Okay, so to uniform class, no? There are three major, ito yung mga major types of thermometers. We have a liquid in glass, uses a colored liquid in place of mercury. So ito yung may mercury, so gallium. A electronic or thermistor probe. These are very expensive but can measure temperature in milliseconds. Reference for any type of thermometers if calibrated against gallium. And we have also a digital thermometers. Yan, very good. Ito yung major types ng ating thermometer. We have liquid in glass, electronic, yung ginagamit, napansin niyo class, yung ginagamit pag pupunta tayo ng mall, sa school, di ba? Anak na dahil diretso sa imuhang forehead, oh, di ba? Then we have also yung digital thermometer. Yan. Very good. Okay. Next class, we have glasswares and plasticwares. Class, paki-take note. We have glasswares and plasticwares na ginagamit sa ating laboratory. Glassware class, no, these are laboratory supplies consisted from some types of glass, okay? Plasticwares naman class replaces glasswares in the laboratory because it has a high resistance to corrosion and breakages. Relatively inexpensive and completely disposable. Class, always take note, class, no? Always take note that right now, class, in the laboratory, we are using plastic wares. Why, class? Bakit plastic wares? Class, pakilagay naman dyan sa ating comment section. Bakit kaya, class, plastic wares yung most commonly used sa laboratory? Okay? Bakit plastic na lang yung ginagamit natin sa laboratory, hindi yung mga glass? Okay? So, kahit Tagalog na lang. Okay? So, sabi pa ni Matthew, more durable. Oo, maskin mahulog siya, okay lang, no? Dili mabuak. According to Ervin, ana siya, affordable, sir. Oo, barato ra gyud kayo, Erv. Compare nato sa ato ang Yes, City, very is expensive daw ang glass. Oo. Nood yun na nga, expensive kaayo ang ato ang glass. Mahal. Pag mabuak, perting mahala. Mas matibay and less accident. Oo. Mostly class, no, that is the reason why class sa atong laboratory, more on ang mga tao class, ang mga medtech, especially clinical laboratory or technicians class, daghan kaayo og kanang mga accidents before, especially kanang ma-cut sa mga cuts, mabuak lang ang test tubes, masamad na sila. But right now, class, some of the laboratory tubes, especially kanang atong mga blood collection tubes, class, gawa na siya ng plastic. Sabi pa ni CP Sakira, efficient daw. Efficient yung ating efficient ang plastic yet environmentally friendly. Yan. Plastic wares are recyclable whereas the heat-resistant characters the glass. Okay. Convenient. Easy to move, strong, lightweight, and shatterproof. Okay? So yun, very good. Okay? So pwede dayon na to sila malabay, okay? Pwede na to sila ma-dispose dayon. Okay, class? These are the summary, okay, of your different types of plastic wares, of your glasswares, okay? Type of materials just like borosilicate, okay? Class, please take note, class. Isulat na lang, class, sa additional, in addition to your borosilicate, class. Borosilicate, class, is used for heating, okay? Class, kasi class, ito yung lumabas sa ating board exam. Okay, so what type of glassware class that is used for heating and sterilization purposes? These are the most commonly used in the laboratory. Class, pag-take note, si borosilicate ha, borosilicate glass. Okay, common name nila class, Pyrex or Emax. Class, napansin niyo sa atong laboratory, diba? Napansin niyo sa atong laboratory class nga ang ato ang brands nga ginagamit sa ato ang laboratory kay Pyrex. Because class, these are used for heating and sterilization and they are most commonly used. Okay? It is characterized by high degree of thermal resistance, has low alkali content, and has free from magnesium line. Okay? So yan sila. Class, the strain point of your Pyrex is 515 degrees Celsius. Class, the strain point, meaning class, kanang murag end ng yun niya, class, no? Is para mabuak siya, class, sa kainit, 515 degrees Celsius. Yan, the strain point. Okay, I think Pero dahil makulimlim na naman ang ulan, ay makulimlim na naman ang ating temperature. Okay, makulimlim. Para magkaroon tayo ng in next class, no? Next class, we have aluminosilicate, Corex, and bicore. Okay, class, we have also class high silica, 95% silica, and aluminosilicate. Class, please take note class sa ating Corex or Corning. Okay? Corex or Corning class, these are special aluminosilicate glass that has been strengthened chemically than thermally. 6 times stronger than borosilicate. Class, okay, take note class, this is Corex class is it is a brand that is more durable than borosilicate because it is 6 times stronger than borosilicate. Pero class, may kamahalan ito. Okay? May kamahalan. Ang ating bicore. Ay, ating Corex rather, sorry. Next class, in addition to your bicore. Class, in addition to your bicore class, it is utilized for high thermal drastic heat shock and extreme chemical treatment with acids and dilute alkali. It can be heated to 900 degrees Celsius. Class, grabe class ha. Please take note of this. Wala ni siya sa ato ang notes class. Ang imuhang bicore can be heated. Wala na lang ako class kasi bapiring ang iba. Bicore or Corning. Okay? Can be heated to 900 degrees Celsius. Yun. Okay? Can be heated to 900 degrees Celsius class ang ating bicore or Corning. Please take note of that. Laika ba, marinig mo ako, Laika?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige. Pero putol-putol ba ko, Laika? Putol-putol ba ko?
Medyo, sir, na ay times na ka ng murag paspas na good kay mo storya, sir. Murag mo, kuan siya, sir, ba mo putol-putol.
I think, kuan man kung maglain ang panahon karon o kaulanon na pod. So, I think, murag, no? The same with you, murag kaulanon pod.
Dagom-dagom po diri sa mga, sir.
Globe ba ka, globe?
Globe, sir.
Okay, class, ito yung different plastic class ha. Plastics natin class. Ito. Yun. Listerine, yan. Yan yung mga plastics natin. Paki-take notes na lang. Okay? So, sinamarize ko na silang lahat. Okay? For your cleaning glassware class, no, general usage, ito yung ating instructions. Blood clots, please don't forget, no, for your blood clots, 10% sodium hydroxide jud class ang ato ang gamiton. Okay? So most probably, you must soak it for 12 to 24 hours, then follow the procedure number 1. Yan. Okay? So class, classification of glasswares, we have a delivery pipettes. Ito class, to deliver glasswares. Okay class, I think, dili na ko kaayo elaborate ni, kay kabalo ko, nga familiarize na gyud mo ani, no? So, deliver, no? When to deliver. Okay? So, alam niyo na kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng deliver, no? To delivers the exact amount that holds in a container. Okay? So, yan. At TD pipette. So, to deliver pipettes, no? Delivers the exact amount that holds in a container. Okay? Yan. Okay? To contain glasswares class, no? To contain glasswares, this will hold a particular volume but does not dispense the exact amount. Yan. Do not deliver the same volume. Okay? So, yan. Okay, so overview na lang to class. Basahin nyo na lang to kasi alam kong alam nyo na to. Okay, we have also class different types of pipette. Pipettes, we have to blow out. So, the drainage characteristics of your pipette, no? Blowout and self-draining characteristics. So, pag blowout class, meron siyang etch ring. Pag self-draining naman class, wala naman siyang etch ring. Okay? So, next class, we have a laboratory vessels. Class, paki-comment naman sa ating comment section para malaman ko if you're active or not. Okay? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin pag tinatawag nating laboratory vessels? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin pag tinatawag nating laboratory vessels? Pakilagay naman sa ating comment section. Sabi ni Nick Zeran, masyado. Hindi masyado, sorry masyado. Kasi hindi natin hawak yung panahon. Ano pa si Ervin? Tanganan daw, tanganan. Lalagyan ng something. Okay? Laboratory utensils. Yan. Ano si Ervin? Ay, utensils. Utensils made of glass, quartz, porcelain, platinum, or materials. Lalagyan, sabi ni Circes. Yan, very good. At least alam ko na nandito kayo. Abila ko, wala na mo, no? Okay? Abila ko, wala na mo. Na-apply mo. According to Christine Talatala, utensil of glass, quartz, porcelain, platinum, or other materials. Okay. So, volumetric flask. Let's talk about volumetric flask. Okay? Class A, calibrated to hold one exact volume of liquids. We have also class Erlenmeyer flask and Griffin. No? Beakers designed to hold different volumes rather than one exact amount. We have also graduated cylinders used to measure volume of liquid. In next class, let's talk about pipettes. Okay? Pipettes class, there are different types of pipettes. Let's talk about your more pipette class. More pipette class is a self-draining pipette with no graduations at a tip. Okay? Walay graduation sa tip. Okay? Class, please take note about no graduation sa tip kasi sila yung difference. Yan yung difference nila sa serologic pipette. Dahil class sa ating serologic pipette class, meron siyang graduation sa tip. Then mostly class, yung serologic pipette natin class are blowout pipettes. Okay? The tip is not allowed to touch the vessels while the pipette is draining, and full volume should be used to achieve the proper accuracy. We have also class serologic pipette has calibrated marks to the tip and has generally blow out. Okay? Gina-blow out. Okay? Don't forget, pag serologic, gina-blow out. Class, ano naman ang ibig sabihin ng blow out? Yan. Blow out. Huwag mong i-blow out. Si Clarence, murag hawod ng blow out ba? Pag ginaingon nga blow out or si Nathan. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin ng blow out? Okay? Kasi class, sabi nila na ang serologic pipette daw, dili daw, serologic pipette dapat i-blow out yun daw nato na sila. Okay? Yung more pipette class, please don't forget, it is a self-draining pipette. Dili na mo siya kailangan i-blow out. Ana pa si Jeraine. Nathan, sir, kay mo blow out apil kalag ang pipette. Ay na lang. Nathan, sir, kay mo blow out apil kalag po ang pipette. Yun. Ana pa si Red One. Be extinguished by an air current. Wow, very good. Oh. Gi-English na ni Red One ang imuha. Yay, ha ha ha. Nganong yay man? Oh, sorry. O sa man ang yay? Nganong yay? Okay? Please take note ha. Please take note. Si more pipette class. Si more pipette. Ayan ninyo kalimpihan. Si more pipette na siya'y wala siya'y graduation. Wala siya'y graduations to the tip. But si serologic pipette class na siya'y graduations to the tip or calibration mark, ha? Si more pipette, wala calibration mark. Si serological pipette na ay celebration mark. Okay? Next class is your micropipette. Ano namang ibig sabihin pag tinatawag natin micropipette? This pipette with a total holding volume. Okay? Transfer pipette class, transfer pipette, designed to dispense one volume without further subdivisions. We have also class si Ostwald-Follin pipettes. These are used in a viscous fluid. For your blowout pipette class, please take note si Ostwald-Follin pipette. It is in Ostwald pipettes or meron din siyang H-ring. Class, please take note, mayroon ding H-ring si Ostwald-Follin pipettes. We have also class volumetric pipettes. Volumetric pipettes class designed to transfer aqueous solution and is always self-draining. Class, please take note, Ostwald-Follin pipette used for viscous fluid. Okay, class, ano ba ang ibig sabihin kung tinatawag nating viscous fluid? Okay? Ang tinatawag natin viscous fluid. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng viscous fluid in your layman's term? Okay? Viscous fluid. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng viscous fluid? Fluid na lang. Fluid. Lapot. O yan. Malapot daw. Okay? Malapot daw. Bakit ko tinanong ang viscous? Kasi class, alam nyo ba class, na ang pagkakaiba ni Ostwald-Follin at saka ni volumetric pipette ay isa kanilang terms na ginagamit. Kasi si Ostwald-Follin class, basa lang. Yun. O, tawod lagi kayo mo pag ginaingon ninyo og basa or malagkit. Okay. Give me some example of malapot or malagkit na mga bagay. Okay? Give me some example na malapot or sticky na mga bagay. How would you this resources? Hagid malapot or sticky? Kasi opsi. Pilit. Yun. Emma, according to Erwin, Emma. Yan. Yan, oh. Resources, sipon. Jud si ko ano, yun si John Kyle Semen. Yes, class. Nakatry na ba kayo class mag-seminalysis? Okay? Class, dapat class ha, yung gamitin natin class during viscous fluid is Ostwald fallen pipettes. Kasi class, pag volumetric pipettes class, ginagamit lang to sila class sa non-viscous fluid ha. Non-viscous fluid. Ginagamit tong ating volumetric pipette sa ating non-viscous fluid. Online class. Ay, oo, sorry. Sayang, no? Sayang. Hindi pala kayo nakatry mag-seminalysis. No? Sayang. Alam nyo, class, kabalabong class nga, ang seminalysis mo, ang pinaka-interesting. Ang pinaka-interesting nga inyong subject yun dapat, no? And then, class, kabalo mabukin sa ang kuag sample. Of course, ang inyong mga boys, o pila naman ang boys nato, no? So, sige lang, untaan og chance nga matagaan og chance nga magkaroon tayo og seminalysis. Blowout ba daw na, sir? Sa ang blowout, Ervin? I think ang question ni Ervin ang Ostwald fall-in. No, blowout. Ang volumetric pipette class ha, ang volumetric pipette. Ang volumetric pipette, kana siya class, self-draining na siya. Okay? Ostwald fall-in Ervin. Ostwald fall-in Ervin, blowout pipette ha, blowout pipette. So, i-blow out yun na ni Ervin. I-blow out yun na ni ang sample na gikuha. Just like your seminalysis, okay? Para dito malimtan class, o na ato'y bagong pneumonics class, o. Sige daw, buhatin daw, katandaan, like ka. Ato ang atong Ostwald fall-in, ang sample kay seminalysis, no? So, kailangan i-blow out. So, para di malimtan, like ka, no? Kailangan pag semen, i-blow out, yun na siya, o, di ba? Like, did you agree on that, like ka, para di malimtan?
Putol-putol na pud ka, sir.
Anak ko, like, si Ervin, question siya. Nag-question si Ervin, blowout ba daw, ha? Nag-question siya, blowout ba na, sir? Ang question ni Ervin is sa Ostwald fallen pipette, kung blowout ba daw. So, nakaisip ko, kaya ang sample ganina ni John Kyle is semen, no? Ano siya? Semen daw, ang malapot. Lapot, viscous ba? Viscous. So, Ostwald fall, di ba malapot? So, para di na malimtan class, pag malapot sa class, no, Ostwald fallen. So, meaning, kailangan to siya i-blow out. O, di ba? Kailangan ba i-blow out na ang semen? Lang. Okay ba na siya nga joke? O, joke? Okay ba na siya nga mnemonics para di malimtan? Tapos siya, pag volumetric pipette manggo, dili nato na siya kailangan i-blow out kasi self-draining siya. Okay ba, Ervin? Nasagot ko yung katanungan mo, Ervin? Okay, your volumetric pipette class has the greatest degree of accuracy. Then class, we have also a pasture pipette. Okay? Pasture pipette class do not have calibration marks, are used for transfer solutions or biologic fluid without considerations of a specific volume. Class, pag sinabi nating pasture pipette class, wala siyang specified volume. Okay? Wala siyang specific volume kung ilan yung na-transfer mo. We have also class automatic pipette. We have also automatic pipette. These are most frequently used in clinical chemistry laboratory nowadays. And because it has a fixed volume, variable, three types: air displacement, positive displacement, and dispenser pipettes. Pag sinabing air displacement class, no, meron siyang piston for suction, no? Meron siyang piston rings. Pag sinabing positive displacement class, it does not require different tips for each use. Okay? Yan. Sige. Ang air displacement displacement relies on a piston for such suctions, creating to draw the sample into a disposable tips and must be changed after its use. So, class, displacement, pag humani mo gamit, kabiyan mo og tips. Yan. Positive displacement, class, operates by moving the piston in the pipette tips or barrel. It does not require different tips for each use, but rinsing and blotting may be required. Class, pag sinabing positive displacement, class, dili na nimo kailangan kambyoan og tips ang atuang pipette. Dispensers are automatically pipettes that obtains the liquid from a common reservoir. It may be a bottle top or not motorized handled or attached to a diluter. We have also other laboratory supplies, class, just like your burette, used during filtration process, syringes used for transfer small volumes, blood gas analysis. We have also desiccators or desiccants primarily used for prevent moisture absorption. And balances, class. Okay? Okay na? So let's talk, class, no, about the basic separation techniques. Okay? Okay, class, let's move on to our next topic. So it's break time na naman, class, because it's 4:30 na. It's break time. Pili na naman tayo, class, ng inyong lucky classmates na pwedeng mag-share sa atin ng kanilang magagandang prepared, no? Mga prepared lines or ano ba yan, mga jokes ng mga classmates ninyo. Habang nagme-merienda yung ating mga classmates dyan, pwede kayong mag-share via live streaming. Okay, so i-remove na natin si Matthew. Let's move on to our next participants. Yon, si Erot. Miss Erot, nandito ka ba sa ating live stream ngayon? Miss Erot? Okay, Erot. Pasok ka naman dito, Erot, oh. Pasok ka dito sa link, Miss Erot. Pang hinihintay natin si Erot, okay? Sayang naman, Miss Erot. Sayang naman yung ating 20 points, Erot. Ha? Sayang masyado yung ating 20 points. Habang hinihintay natin si Erot, i-discuss ko muna, class, sa inyong class ang different types of our separation technique. So let's move on to our first centrifugation. Class, pag sinabing centrifugation, pakisulat naman, class, kung ano bang ibig sabihin ng centrifugation. Okay? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng centrifugation? Okay, class, habang nagre-rest kayo dyan, don't forget, class, ha, to thumbs up. Lagyan ng thumbs up yung ating presentation ngayon. Okay? Lagyan ng thumbs up, okay? Or like. Okay? So, class, habang hinihintay natin si Erot, pakilagay naman, no, ano bang ibig sabihin ng centrifugation. Okay, Erot, please paramdam ka naman kung nandito ka para makahanap tayo ng participants. So, sayang naman yung 20 points mo. 20 points itong ating oral presentation, ha? Zorain, na ba si Erot, Zorain?
Basta ginay signal sa ila, sir.
Asa gani si Erot?
Nasa boarding house niya ata, sir.
Jensen lang siya, Jensen.
Opo.
Lagin siya ba? Even mag-reply lang, sir, wala po na. Sige lang, mangita na natin, mag-move sa next. Okay, next na mga participants. Yun. Next participants, sana yun? Sana yung ating bill of names. Venerasyon! Yan! Venerasyon! Si Venerasyon ang lucky. Sharon, naging si Venerasyon din. Oy, naging si Venerasyon. venerasyon. Habang hinihintay si venerasyon, okay? I-discuss muna natin, class, no? I-discuss muna natin kung ano bang ibig sabihin pag sinasabi nating centrifugation. Okay? So, class, dili wala ang centrifugation, class. Even, class, sa inyuhang mga, even class sa inyong clinical microscopy, sa inyong immunology and serology, sa inyong hematology, na apoy centrifugation, na apo sa inyong clinical microscopy, halos tanan class. Okay? A process in which centrifugal force is used to separate solid matters from a liquid suspension. I think kapag or nakapag-perform na kayo ng centrifugation, or class, paki-comment naman sa comment section if nakapag-perform na kayo ng or nakapaggamit na kayo ng centrifuge. Okay? Pakilagay naman hashtag nakagamit na. Sayang naman yung iba, wala sila dito, oh. Nasa 28 participants lang tayo. 28 participants lang tayo. Yon. Okay, so nakagamit na daw. Hashtag nakagamit na. 246C 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 20 lang yung nag-participate. 20 lang, meaning 20 lang ang na-adria. So, asa na kaya? Sige, class. Mga classification of your centrifuge, we have benchtop or floor model, refrigeration, water head, and ultra centrifuge. Class, please take note, class, their tachometer is used for calibrating centrifuge. Okay? Class, bakit yung nagre-reply dito, class? Nasa 24 lang. Saan yung iba? Please reply naman kayo, class, no? Please participate naman kayo, class. Okay? Class, yung benchtop or floor model, class, yan yung centrifuge na I think nagamit na ninyo. Yung refrigeration, class, centrifuge siya, class, na merong ref sa loob. Okay? Rotor head, class, and ultra centrifuge, class, no? Yan yung mga high technology na mga centrifuge. According to my count, ha, meron lang sa 24 participants. Okay? 24 lang yung nagpa-participate. Saan naman yung iba? Class, important notes, class. Pag sinabing important notes, saan si venerasyon? Paki-comment naman venerasyon pag nandyan ka o wala. Kasi ifo-forfeit na natin yung 20 points ninyo. Please comment lang, sir, nandito ako. Kung mahina yung internet ninyo, please comment naman para malaman namin kung mahina yung internet ba o hindi. Okay? I think wala sila, wala yung dalawa. Pipili na lang tayo ng iba, class, ha? Pipili na lang tayo ng iba. Okay? Pipili tayo ng ibang classmate, class, para naman sa inyong break time. Yan. Yon, Zarandin. Yan, Zarandin. Okay? Zarandin. Zarandin, naaba ka, Zarandin? Yun, Nicole Zarandin, very good. Okay, Nicole Zarandin, please pasok ka dito sa StreamYard, Nicole. Nandito si Nicole. Yun, pasok ka, Nicole, sa ating StreamYard, please. Okay? Wait lang po, sir, galod. Okay, galod. Sir Rinalyn din Hilongos, nag-load din siya. Okay, sige. At least alam ko na ganun pala yung situation ninyo ngayon. Okay, class, important notes. As the fluid allowed to drain into the receiving vessels, pipette should be held in a vertical position with the tips against the side of the receptacle. Class, please take note, class, ha, pag ito yung pipette, halimbawa, class, ha, meron kayong vessels, okay? Yung pipette nyo, class, dapat dili siya, dili siya horizontal, but in vertical positions with the tips against the side of the receptacles, okay? For volumetric or TD, kaya na si Veneration, mahina po net ko, sir. Grabe gid kahina, sir. Sige lang, it's okay. Kung hina ang net, sige lang. Mag-move on na lang ko, okay? Sige lang. Okay, class, any representative na lang, class, ha? Kung kinsa man ang makasulod sa link na akong gibutang, please, isulod na lang daan. Okay? Kung kinsa man. Or you can ask Nathan. Gusto niya mag-joke. Sige, si Nathan yung i-ask in favor. In behalf of my classmates. Si Nathan na po na mag-joke. Nakasulod si Nathan. Okay, for volumetric pipettes, class, it should not be shaken, ha? Don't shake it, class, against the wall of the container during drainage because it disrupts the free-flowing liquid, may result in an inaccuracy. Class, please take note, the calibration medium for your TD pipette is distilled water, while your to contain pipettes, class, is your mercury. Go, Lowy, ana si Romar Chu. Lowy, dahan kayo ka og fans. Yan. Okay. Gravimetric and spectrometric methods used to verify pipette volume accuracy and precision. Class, please take note, 0.1% of phenol red solution in distilled water used to compare the reproducibility of brands of the pipette. So, gumagamit tayo ng 0.1% phenol red. Yan. Class A pipette, class, do not require calibration. Acid and chromate are used for cleaning solution for glasswares. Imperfect wetting of the presence of discrete droplets, waters, okay, indicates that the pipette is not sufficiently clean. Plastic pipette tips, class, are made primarily of polyethylene. Polypropylene, rather. Temperature monitoring device should be verified for accuracy at least 6 to 12 months interval. Please take note. Volume measurements, class. These are the formula or mga ginagamit na mga units. 1 lambda or 1 microliter, 0.001 ml, or 1 microliter is equal to 1 milligrams. Okay? Before we proceed to our next topic, the basic approach of automation, malapit na tayong matapos, class. No, I think, sana yung ibang classmate ninyo, class, bakit hindi sila makapasok, no? Sige, hanap tayo, class, ng ating bagong representative. On, si Salazar. Oh, Salazar, ikaw na, Salazar. Mara. It's okay. Okay, nabasa ko na Patricia Nicole. Mara, ikaw na, Mara. Ipasok ka na sa link, Mara. Sige, Mara, awit ka na lang, Mara. Mara, kanta na lang ka, Mara, ha? Kalagi ka mag-book. Mara, gusto mo minus ng 20 points, Mara? Salazar, where are you? Bakit ka hindi pumasok sa link? Okay, yung link, Mara, please. Participate naman kayo, class. Sayang yung 20 points. Class, this will be your active participation, class, ha? Please take note, gina-record ba yun ako ni class ang inyong participation? Simple lang kaayo, magsulod lang mo sa link. Magsulod lang mo sa link nga akong gisend. Automatically, class, pag mag-istorya na mo, automatically, perfect na inyong participation. Okay? Habang hinihintay natin si Mara, ano gani yung ginagamit class to calibrate, ano gani yung ginagamit natin class, no? Ginagamit natin class na sa pag-calibrate ng ating pipette. Okay? Calibrating medium for TD pipettes class. Ano yung medium na ginagamit for your TD pipettes? Isulat naman sa ating comment section. Okay. Yes, like ka, na-appeal ka. Kung wala na imong pangalan, meaning naka-participate na last meeting. Okay? Naka-participate na ka. Kung mga walay pangalan rin sa will, meaning nakapag-participate na last meeting. Okay? Okay, nandito na si Mara. Okay, palakpakan naman natin si Mara, class. Palakpakan natin si Mara. Okay, hashtag natin, class, go Mara. Yan. Pasok na talaga si Mara.
Magunsa ko, sir.
Ayan. Mara, laki yung camera. I-focus yung camera sa mukha mo, please. Very good. May mga sagot na. Distilled water. Distilled water. Yan. Very good. Sige na, Mara. I-full screen yung camera sa mukha mo, please.
Dili na ma-full screen, sir. Mauna
Dili. Ibaba ang imong camera. Ibaba. Ay, what I mean.
Maulaw ko.
Di ba ba imong
Maulaw
cellphone?
ko, sir.
Cellphone. Iana lang, oh. Iana, ang cellphone. Sige. Gusto ka 10 points lang, Mara, sa imong participation?
Oh, sige, sir. Okay na, sir. Oh, para na, sir.
5 points lang, ha? 5 points.
Nauna, ano, sir? Oh, akong face, sir. Oh.
Okay, sige. Yan. Okay, sige.
Dili na ako magkanta, sir. Dili ko magkanta.
Sige, sure. Ano yung mga, wait lang, Mara, ha? Na yung mga request ang inyong mga classmates. Okay? Na yung mga request. So, ang number 1 request nila is, Sir, full face, oh. Na ang full face na. Ayan, tapaw. Mar, walk daw. Work daw, Mar. Work daw, Mar.
Lain. Sir, lain na po na, sir. Uy, pwede mag-ano na lang ko?
Sige. Mar, request.
Mag-joke na lang ko, sir.
Whole body daw, whole body. Tindog daw, kadali,
Nga
Mar.
nang whole body. Grabe na po na.
Anyway, sige na, Mar. I-move na lang mo nito, ha?
Unsa man?
Okay na.
Wait lang, sir. Nagadoble. Lagi pa unsa ni.
Sige na, padayon.
Ay, sige. Kuan ka nang karing joke kay gikan ni kay Sir Ses.
Hala, grabe, no? Si Sir Ses Joker, yun din na si Sir Ses.
Kani. Nganong S man ang naasa sa nina ni Superman.
Ano man daw? Wait lang. Ato na to og answer ang mga classmate. Anong S daw? Okay, classmate? Classmate, pakisulat ha, pakisulat. Anong S daw? Anong S?
Ayaw sa ninyo ito bagag tama ha. Dapat ako lang magtubag. Halalay.
Kay walay medium. Anasikin. Walay medium daw. Ana pa si Lloyd. Ay, akin yang joke.
Tama sila, sir.
Panay ko ano.
Ay, kay Lord, ay. Si Sir Stas maganda ko nakita.
Iyahang bangs. Hihihi. Paano pa si Lloyd? Ano si Lloyd?
Ay, mali akong credit. Sorry. Kay Lord, ay, sir, kay Lord.
Mara, ano si Lloyd? I was Rob. Superman. Adto. I answer, slim daw si Superman.
Ano? Si Superman.
Slim daw sa
Hindi,
slim.
large man go dapat kay dako ba siyang body. 'Di ba? Si Superman.
Anak siya. Sir, ikaw na sa joke. Uy, sige lang, di na mo magsawa sa akong gawong sige joke. Yan lang joke. Facts lang ihatag sa inyo ha, mga nice to know. Isang answer, Mara.
Katugan ni
Nawala
sir.
si Mara.
Napa ko.
Ah.
Large, sir, large. Kay dako siya dako siya body.
Ang answer daw, large. Sa? Di ba ang question mo nganong dili S? Nganong S?
Ay, nganong S kay wala na gani large, sir, or medium na sa nina, mo tong S na lang.
Unya ang large. Anyway.
Alam
Wala
mo,
pa ba?
dami kayo.
Napa isa?
Wala na.
Yun, okay. Tapos na daw, class. Satisfy ba kayo sa joke ni Mara? Pakisat naman, pakilagay hashtag satisfy kami. Exercise yan sa kamay. Exercise sa kamay, ha? Exercise sa kamay.
Sa mukha ni Gidoy.
Paano si Robert Chug? Lugon daw siya. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Mara. Thank you so much. At least
Thank
you
you,
have
sir.
a participation. Very simple lang talaga. Very simple lang yung requirement sa ating participations.
Yay, thank you
Okay.
po. Bye-bye.
Yes, you're welcome. Balik ha, balik. Let's move on. Our first and ever. Okay? Yan. Discuss pa pala natin ano yung 3 basic approach of automation. Advantage of it is to increase the number of tests to be performed in a given period, minimize the variation of results from one laboratory to another, and eliminates the potential error. Plus, tulungan nyo naman ako. Ano bang ibig sabihin pag tinatawag na laboratory automation? Ano bang ibig sabihin pag tinatawag na laboratory automation? Ay, sorry. Thank you so much. Maliit ang nasa screen, Zerain. Okay? Yun. May mga nakasagot na, okay? Laboratory automation is designed to maximize efficiency and minimize errors by integrating mechanical, electronic, and informatics tools to perform an ever-expanding varieties of laboratory tests. Yan. According to Red One, set of instruments that standardize workflow in a clinical laboratory by accepting, processing, and resulting specimens. Yun. Okay? So that is what we call a laboratory automations. According to Irving, technological applications to a laboratory setting. Meaning, class, pag sinabing laboratory automation in a layman's term, high-tech na siya kaayo, no? Dili na ta mag-perform og manual. So, class, I will be sharing to you some, okay? But iba uri ng mga laboratory automation. Let's talk about continuous flow analyzer. Ano namang ibig sabihin, class, pag sinabing continuous flow analyzer? Okay? Any one of you, class, no, can share to us the meaning of continuous flow analyzer. Okay, ano ba yung continuous flow? Okay, malapit na tayong matapos, class. Malapit na talaga, class. Don't you worry on that. Malapit na talaga. Okay, pag sinabing continuous flow analyzer, ano naman tong continuous flow analyzer? Okay? Ito, may nakasagot na, class. May nakasagot na. Let's pick it randomly. According to Christine Talatala, this is an automated chemical analyzer in which the sample and the reagents are pumped continuously through a system of modules interconnecting by tubing. Yan! Very good. Very precise ang inyong mga sagot. Ang tuwing, okay? Sinabing continuous flow analyzer. Alam nyo ba, class, no? Alam nyo ba na itong continuous flow analyzer, class, no? Very automated na siya. Kasi, class, hindi nyo na kailangan, class, na i-feed yung sample or blood sample. Unlike to the other machines, di ba? Na i-manual na to i-feed, no? Halimbawa, naatay, wala man ko'y masample diri sa inyo, ha? No, halimbawa, namoy test tube, manually i-feed pa ninyo siya sa mga machine, no? But in continuous flow analyzer, ilagay nyo lang yung blood sample, back automatically siya na, no? Siya na ang mudagan dito, no? And then automatic mag-test na dayon na siya. Okay? So liquids are pumped through a system of continuous tubing. Sample flow through a common reaction vessels or pathways. Air bubbles are at regular intervals serves as separating and cleaning media. A heating bath maintains the required temperature for a reaction to allow complete color development. Reaction rates is controlled by temperatures. Yan. Mixing of samples and reagents by using a glass coil is inserted into a flow path. Example, simultaneous multiple analyzer, ESMA, by technique. So these are of an example of a continuous flow analyzer. Disadvantage, all tests are performed in parallel, measurement of every analytical figure, one assistance for every sample. Yun. Next, we have centrifugal analyzer. Isulat naman sa ating comment section, class, ang tinatawag na centrifugal analyzer. Okay, ano namang ibig sabihin pag tinatawag nating centrifugal analyzer? Okay, so this is a basic examples of your centrifugal analyzer. Okay, ano naman ang ibig sabihin ng centrifugal analyzer? Class, by the word itself, centrifugal analyzer, meron na siyang sariling centrifuge, class. Hindi mo na kailangan i-separate ang blood mo, class, no? Hindi mo na kailangan i-centrifuge yung blood mo para i-test ang serum nila. Yun. So, centrifuge analyzer, meron mga sagot ang mga classmate nyo class. Ito na ang mga sagot nila. Pakita natin ang kanilang mga sagot. Okay? Centrifugal analyzer class may be described as a system based on the use of centrifugal force to add simultaneously in a discrete way in an aliquot index. Okay? Analyzer with centrifuge. Yan. Basic explanation. Thank you that much. Okay? Yan class, no? Analyzer na meron na siyang centrifuge sa kanyang sarili. It uses force generated by centrifugation to transfer specimen and reagents. Yan. Liquids are placed in separate cuvettes for measurement in the parameters of a spinning rotor 100 RPM. It uses acceleration and deceleration to a rotor to transfer the reagents and sample from one chamber to another. Mixing centrifugal force rotor utilizes the flow of air. Example, Cobas Bio or Roche, 1L Monarch. So, major advantage, random access capability, allowing stat samples to be easily tested. Yes, class, bakit stat or standard turnaround time? Kasi class, hindi mo na kailangan pang i-centrifuge ang iyong sample. Yan, according to Red 1, described as a system of analysis based on the use of centrifugal force to add simultaneously in a discrete way an aliquot of reagent. Class, for the important notes, please take note of this. For measurement, visibles and UV light spectrophotometer are common methods. Okay, class, please take note. Visible and UV light spectrophotometer are most common methods. In reflectance photometry, the intensity of reflected light from the reagent carries is compared with the intensity of light reflected. Reflectometer is used to measure analytes. Okay, please take note of that, class. Reflectometer is used to measure analytes by measuring the quantities of light reflected by a liquid sample that has been dispensed into a granular solid support. We have also Tabot TDX uses fluorescent polarization for drug analysis. We have tablet from reagents, no? Okay. Carryover, class. So what do you call a term carryover? This is a transport of quantity of analyte or reagent from one specimen to reaction into another and contaminating a subsequent one. Okay, class, malapit na tayong matapos, class. Let's talk about terminologies na pwede nating gamitin sa ating laboratory. We have batch testing. Pag sinabing batch testing, class, okay, by batch, okay, all samples are loaded at the same time and a single test is conducted on each samples. Okay, we have also parallel testing, class. More than one test is analyzed concurrently on a given clinical specimen. Random access testing, class. Any test can be performed on any sample in any sequence. Okay? Pag batch kasi, class, no? Kung say for example, test for glucose. So, glucose test lang lahat. Test for cholesterol, cholesterol test lang lahat. Pero pag parallel testing, class, sa isa ka sample nimo, class, daghan na test, glucose, cholesterol, kreya, glucose, cholesterol, kreya, unsa pa ba? Mga other test, okay? ALT, EST, yan, okay? Random test, random access testing, any test can be performed on any sample in any sequence. Sequential testing, class, multiple tests analyzed one after another in a given specimen. Open reagent system, class, a system other than manufacturer's reagent can be utilized for measurements. And closed reagent system, a system where the operators can only use the manufacturer's reagent. Okay, class? Ito, class. Pag meron kayong laboratory, class, no? Say for example, meron tayong laboratory. Each laboratory, class, ang iba sa ating class, magpapahiram sila ng machine. Pag sinabing open reagent, class, you can use any types of reagent, any manufacturing. Pag closed reagent, class, dapat, kung ako ang nag-provide, ako lang talaga, kung ako ang nagpahiram ng machine, sa akin lang kayo hihira or bibili ng reagent. So that's what we call closed reagent system. Okay? Next, class, pneumatic tube delivery system, class. It provides point-to-point delivery of specimen to a laboratory and offered several advantages over specimen transport by humans. Class, sa mga hospital ngayon, class, especially in Southern Philippine Medical Center, class, is PMC, class, gumagamit silang yung pneumatic tube. Say for example, nasa 4th floor ka. Okay? Then yung laboratory nasa ground floor. Class, mahirap pa masyado, class, pag tayo mismo ang bababa upang ibigay natin yung sample sa baba. But because of advanced technology, meron tayong tinatawag na pneumatic tube. Yung pneumatic tube, class, ilagay mo lang sa tube, automatically ihahatid na yung samples natin sa ating laboratory. Okay? So I think, class, that's the end of my presentation. Class, any comments, any suggestions or objections about my presentation? Pakilagay na lang sa ating comment section. Okay lang daw. Pakilagay naman sa ating comment section. If may mga question pa, kung okay na, pakilagay naman sa ating comment section, RMP ako 2022. Okay? Pakilagay naman sa ating comment section, pag okay na, RMP ako 2022. Pero class, pag may mga question pa kayo, class, please don't forget to message or to write your comment section down below. Okay, I think wala na question. Okay, so class, before we end class, okay, I have a recall question sa inyong clinical microscopy class. Okay? I have a recall question class from your clinical microscopy class. No, I just want you to answer this. Okay? So class, is a recall question way back 2005 sa ating kuan. So it is a microalbumin test using enzyme immunoassay. So what type of microalbumin test that uses enzyme immunoassay? Okay? So that's the question. Okay? Pakilagay naman ng tamang sagot, class, no, sa ating comment section. It is a microalbumin test using enzyme immunoassay. It is type of test, Matt. It's type of, ano yung test? Ano yung test, no, na ginagawa? Ano yung test? So, microalbumin test siya, right? Pero gumagamit siya ng enzyme immunoassay. So, ano to na test? The answer is not ELISA. So, ano to na test? What type of test, no? Anong tawag sa test na to? It is a microalbumin test. Gumagamit ng ELISA, enzyme immunoassay. Say for example, class, say for example, ito. It is a microalbumin test, microalbumin test using immunochromatographs. So the answer of that, um, answer of that is immunodip. Okay? Answer of that is immunodip test. Okay? The answer of that is immunodip test. Immunodip test. So ang question ko, anong test ang tawag dito? Pag gumagamit ng microalbumin, gumagamit ng ELISA. Ng EA, enzyme immunoassay. Yun. Yun, may nakasagot na class, may nakasagot na. Okay? Microalbumin quantitative test or micral test. Don't forget that test ha. Lumalabas talaga yan sa board exam. Okay? Don't forget that. Micral test, this test uses enzyme immunoassay. While your immunodip test, your immunodip test using gagamit siya ng immunochromatographs. Okay? Yan. Thank you so much, class. Thank you so much for your time. And before we close or before we end our discussion, may I request Miss Zoraine to lead us a closing prayer.
Classmates, let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you so much for today, for giving us a healthy body, for guiding us always, for giving us opportunity to learn more knowledge, and for guiding us along our lesson. We ask this all through Christ our Lord.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you, class. Thank you. Don't forget to thumbs up your host. Okay, thank you so much and God bless you all. See you next meeting. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Mega shout out to you, Mr. Cerces. Cerces. Mega shout out to you, Cerces, ha. Lapag mo yung bahay mo dyan, Cerces. Pag may link ka, may YouTube channel ka, Cerces, lagay mo dito. Lagay mo dito para puntahan ng mga classmate mo. Para tusukin nila yung bahay mo, Cerces. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you all. Thank you for your time. Cerces, lagay mo yung bahay mo dito. Lagay mo yung link sa yung bahay para tusukin nila ng matitigas na banana. Bye. Ipag yun ang pag-mail ko lang.